Freedom Publishing House, the leading publisher in academic materials across the globe.
PTE Listening Test 1. Published by Freedom Publishing House. You will hear recordings of different questions of PTE listening test in this audio file. This audio file contains audio tracks of the listening test 1 from this book. The audio tracks for all the questions will run continuously. You can pause and play the audio as per the question you are attempting. Test 1. Summarize spoken text. Question 1. Tourism, the act of traveling for leisure, business, or cultural purposes, has evolved into a dynamic and influential global industry that shapes economies, societies, and personal experiences. With its multifaceted impacts, tourism serves as a gateway to exploration and enrichment, offering individuals and communities opportunities to connect, learn, and prosper. At its core, tourism embodies the human desire to discover the unknown. It opens doors to new landscapes, cultures, and traditions, fostering cross-cultural understanding and tolerance. As travelers immerse themselves in foreign environments, they gain insights into diverse ways of life, challenging preconceived notions and broadening their perspectives. This experience nurtures empathy and intercultural communication, contributing to a more interconnected world. Summarize spoken text question number 2.
Snakes are extended, legless, predatory reptiles of the suborder serpents. Like all other squamates, snakes are ectothermic, amniote vertebrates enclosed in overlapping scales. Many species of snakes have skulls with more joints than their lizard ancestors, allowing them to swallow prey much bigger than their heads with their highly movable jaws. To lodge their thin bodies, snakes' paired organs such as kidneys look one in front of the other instead of side by side, and most have only one functional lung. Some species hold a pelvic girdle with a pair of vestigial claws on either side of the cloaca. Lizards have grown lengthened bodies deprived of limbs or with critically compact limbs about 25 times self-sufficiently via convergent evolution, leading to many lineages of legless lizards.
Multiple choice, multiple answers. Question number 1. Earth, the third planet from the Sun, possesses a unique set of characteristics that make it a remarkable celestial body within our solar system. Its diverse features contribute to its suitability for sustaining life as we know it. Firstly, Earth has a robust atmosphere primarily composed of nitrogen and oxygen, which creates a protective shield against harmful solar radiation while also regulating the planet's temperature through the greenhouse effect. Secondly, its dynamic geology is characterized by tectonic activity, evidenced by the presence of continents, oceans, mountains, and volcanoes. This activity facilitates nutrient cycling, plate movement, and the shaping of landscapes over geological time scales. Thirdly, Earth harbors a wealth of water, with vast oceans covering approximately 71% of its surface. Water is essential for life and plays a pivotal role in regulating climate, supporting ecosystems, and facilitating geological processes. Additionally, Earth exhibits rich biodiversity, with millions of species inhabiting various ecosystems, ranging from tropical rainforests to polar regions. This biodiversity sustains ecosystem services vital for human well-being, such as air and water purification, pollination, and nutrient cycling. Moreover, Earth's position within the Sun's habitable zone allows for the existence of liquid water, a critical ingredient for life as we understand it. This fortuitous placement, along with its other characteristics, makes Earth a precious and irreplaceable oasis in the vastness of space. Multiple choice, multiple answers. Question number 2.
Granite is an igneous rock that exhibits several distinctive features, making it a prominent component of the Earth's crust and a widely used material in construction and decoration. Compositionally, granite primarily consists of quartz, feldspar, and mica minerals. Quartz, a hard and translucent mineral, lends granite its durability and crystalline appearance. Feldspar contributes to granite's coloration and often appears as pink, white, or gray grains. Mica, typically biotite or muscovite, adds a shimmering quality to granite's surface. Granite's texture is typically coarse-grained, with individual mineral grains visible to the naked eye. This coarse texture arises from the slow cooling of molten magma beneath the Earth's surface, allowing ample time for mineral crystals to grow. One of granite's most striking features is its speckled appearance, resulting from the uneven distribution of mineral grains within the rock. This speckling creates unique patterns and color variations, enhancing granite's aesthetic appeal. Granite is renowned for its exceptional hardness and resistance to abrasion, making it suitable for a wide range of applications, including countertops, flooring, monuments, and sculptures. Its durability ensures longevity, even in high-traffic areas. Moreover, granite exhibits considerable variability in color and texture, reflecting the diverse geological processes and mineral compositions that contribute to its formation. From classic gray and white variations to more exotic hues such as blue, green, or red, granite offers a plethora of options for both functional and decorative purposes.
Fill in the blanks. Question number 1.
Photosynthesis is a process used by plants and other organisms to convert light energy into chemical energy that can further be released to fuel the organism's activities. This chemical energy is stored in carbohydrate molecules, such as sugars, which are synthesized from carbon dioxide and water. The name photosynthesis is a compound word derived from photo means light and synthesis means putting together. In most cases, oxygen is also produced as a waste product from this process. Most plants, most algae, and cyanobacteria perform photosynthesis. They are commonly called photoautotrophs. Photosynthesis is largely responsible for producing and sustaining the oxygen content of the Earth's atmosphere and supplies all of the organic compounds and most of the energy necessary for life on Earth.
Fill in the blanks. Question number 2.
Global warming is accountable for the continuous increase in the temperature of the Earth's climate system. It is a main facet of climate change and has been confirmed by direct temperature measurements and by measurements of numerous effects of warming. Global warming and climate change are frequently used interchangeably. But, more precisely, global warming is the largely human-caused upsurge in global surface temperatures and its predictable persistence, although climate change comprises both global warming and its effects, such as variations in precipitation. While there have been primeval periods of global warming, many pragmatic changes since the mid-20th century have been unprecedented over eras to millennia.
Highlight correct summary. Question number 1.
The French Revolution, from 1789 to 1799, was a seismic shift in France's socio-political landscape, reshaping the nation and reverberating across the globe. Born from simmering discontent fueled by economic woes, social inequality, and Enlightenment ideas, it sought to dismantle the absolute monarchy and feudal system. The storming of the Bastille on July 14, 1789, ignited the revolution, symbolizing the people's demand for change and marking the collapse of royal authority. This period witnessed radical transformations, including the establishment of a republic, the execution of King Louis XVI, and the Reign of Terror, characterized by political purges and violence. Despite internal strife and external threats, the revolution's ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity endured, leaving an indelible mark on France and inspiring subsequent struggles for democracy and human rights worldwide. The French Revolution's legacy continues to shape political discourse and aspirations for a more just and equitable society.
Highlight correct summary. Question number 2.
Space tourism is the emerging concept of offering private individuals the opportunity to travel to space for recreational, leisure, or adventure purposes. Spearheaded by visionary entrepreneurs and space agencies, space tourism aims to democratize access to space and expand human exploration beyond traditional government-sponsored missions. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are pioneering this industry, developing spacecraft capable of carrying civilians to suborbital and eventually orbital flights. While space tourism is currently accessible only to wealthy individuals due to its high cost, ongoing advancements in technology and commercial spaceflight capabilities hold the promise of making it more affordable and accessible to a broader demographic in the future. Space tourism offers participants a once-in-a-lifetime experience of weightlessness, breathtaking views of Earth from space, and the opportunity to contribute to the growth of humanity's presence beyond the confines of our planet. However, safety, environmental concerns, and regulatory challenges remain key considerations for the sustainable development of this nascent industry.
Multiple choice. Choose single answer. Question number 1.
In the early 20th century, roads were built in Banff, at times by war internees from World War I, and through Great Depression-era public works projects. The Canadian Pacific Railway was instrumental in Banff's early years, building the Banff Springs Hotel and Chateau Lake Louise, and attracting tourists through extensive marketing and promotion. After this, more and more people started flocking to Banff.
Multiple choice. Choose single answer. Question number 2.
Jazz music in the 1970s saw a dynamic fusion of styles, from the electrified sounds of jazz fusion to the avant-garde experimentation of free jazz. Iconic figures like Miles Davis continued to push boundaries, while new artists emerged, embracing funk, rock, and world music influences. The decade witnessed a rich tapestry of improvisation and innovation, reflecting the social and cultural upheavals of the time, shaping jazz into a diverse and vibrant art form.
Select missing word. Question number 1.
The reasons of the French Revolution are complex and are still argued among historians. Following the 7 Years' War and the American Revolutionary War, the French government was intensely in debt. It attempted to reinstate its financial status through unpopular taxation.
Select missing word. Question number 2.
An integrated circuit, or monolithic integrated circuit, also referred to as an IC, a chip, or a microchip, is a set of electronic circuits on one small flat piece of semiconductor material that is normally silicon. The integration of large numbers of tiny MOS transistors into a small chip result in circuits that are orders of magnitude smaller, faster, and less expensive than those constructed of discrete electronic.
Highlighting correct words. Question number 1.
Charles Robert Darwin was an English biologist, geologist, and ecologist, best recognized for his inputs to the science of evolution. His proposal that all classes of life have fallen apart over time from common descendants is now extensively acknowledged and measured an introductory belief in science. In a shared publication with Alfred Russel Wallace, he familiarized his scientific theory that this branching pattern of evolution carry about from a process that he called natural selection, in which the fight for survival has an analogous consequence to the artificial selection intricate in selective breeding. Darwin has been identified as one of the most persuasive figures in human history, and he was privileged by burial in Westminster Abbey.
Highlighting correct words. Question number 2.
Sardines are commercially fished for a diversity of uses: bait, urgent consumption, canning, drying, salting, smoking, and reduction into fish meal or fish oil. The principal use of sardines is for human use. Fish meal is used as animal feed, while sardine oil has several usages, including the manufacture of paint, varnish, and linoleum. Sardines are rich in vitamins and minerals. A small serving of sardines once a day can present up to 13% of the RDA, which is the recommended daily allowance value of vitamin B2, roughly 1/4 of the RDA of niacin, and about 150% of the RDA of vitamin B12. All B vitamins help to assist proper nervous system function and are used for energy metabolism or converting food into energy. Also, sardines are high in the major minerals such as phosphorus, calcium, potassium, and selected trace minerals such as iron and selenium. Sardines are also a natural cause of marine omega-3 fatty acids, which decrease the rate of cardiovascular disease.
Write from dictation. Question 1. A person's education level is closely related to their economic background. Question 2. A recent article shows a number of interesting experiments. Question 3. A very basic function of computing is counting and calculating. Question 4. Affordable housing is an important issue for all members of society.